Okay, so we have our plan and elevation drawn, so we need to draw our development. Okay, so as we said yesterday, the development is basically, so we go back to the sheet we had yesterday. If we take a cube, for example, cube obviously has 6 sides. A development of a cube would look like this. Okay, it's basically turning it from 3D into 2D. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, and if I were to cut all this out, okay, I would end up, and I could fold all these lines, I'd end up being able to sellotape a cube together. Okay, so every development that we do, if you were to cut it out, you would be able to make a 3D. Okay, now today we know that the cylinder is circular, which means it only has one side. Remember the hexagon yesterday had 6 sides as well. This only has one side. Okay, so the way we're going to do it is we're going to split the plan up into 60-30. Okay, so you can all do that there now. Get your 60-30 degree set square, split it up. You should have it split into 12 equal spaces when you're done. This is going to give us 12 different points so that we can draw our development. Okay, so this will all make sense to you in a minute. Okay, so I've divided it up now into 12 equal parts, and what I'll do is I'll label the 12. So that's 1, 2, 3, so it should go the whole way till you get to 12, 11 and 12. Okay, so 12 equal parts there. Pick a point. So again, I'm going to draw it along the XY line like we did here yesterday. Okay, just for handiness. So I'm just going to start there. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a random starting point there. I'm going to get my compass. What I'm going to do is measure 1 to 2 using my compass. Just like that. Okay. So get your compass. If you don't have a compass, you have to use your ruler. It's just taking you longer. So set that distance. Now that distance is roughly, for anyone who doesn't have a compass handy, it's actually exactly 10 centimeters. Okay, so it's the same as the height there at this point. Okay, so it's exactly 10. Okay, so I'm starting off, I'm saying that's point 1. Okay, if I swing a point here, that's point 2. I need to go the whole way till I get to 12. Now all the distances are the same, so I don't need to measure them all. So I'm going to keep going till I get to 12, and that's going to be the surface for the curve. Okay, so that's how you would find the development of a cylinder. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so I need 2 more. So again guys, we're keeping these small in size, so if you don't have A3 paper you can use A4 paper. Okay, and I'll label. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again you should have the whole way over to 12. Okay, like that. Next thing we can do is take across our heights. So by drawing this development on the XY line, I can just take these 2 heights straight across from my elevation. I could have drew the development down here, but it means I wouldn't be able to just take my heights straight across like this. I would actually have to measure them out. Okay, so that's why I always draw it as much as possible on the XY line. Okay, so I can automatically take my heights across. Now I can take all these numbers from 1 to 12 up. So everything's a light line. Just extend the points up. Guys, if anyone has any questions throughout this, you can turn on your microphone and ask. If you write into the chat, I probably won't see it until after I stop the video. Okay, so once you get from 1 to 12, okay, so that's my heights taken across, that's my lines taken up. So basically the circumference of the circle is that length there. Okay, which should be exactly 120, because I know each roughly somewhere between 11.5 and 12 should be your ultimate distance. Okay, so that will be the circumference of the circle. Okay, so we took a distance from 1 to 2. I could have took any of these distances, 4 to 5, 8 to 9, 11 to 12. They're all the same distance. Okay, we have our 12 equal parts marked off there. Okay, what we need to do now is take our heights across to match. So where we split our plan up into 60-30, we need to take all these points up to meet the cut surface. Okay. Now, obviously, 5 and 9 are going to be the same point, 4 and 10 are going to be the same point, and so on. So you only need to take up the top half, or the bottom half, doesn't matter. 7 is going to be on the outside. This point for 6 is going to be up there. Take 5. 4 is going to be straight up the middle. 3, 2, and 1 is going to be on the outside. So when I have all them points up, I end up with points. We'll have a point on the outside, point there, there, so on. Okay, that's going to be for point 1. I'll write them in pencil so you can't see that. 1. This point is going to be for 2 and 12. This point here is going to be for 3 and 11. This one's going to be for 4 and 10. 5 and 9 here. 6 and 8, and then the last point there is 7. Okay. All we do to these height is take them across to meet the corresponding number. So I've already taken 1 across. Okay, so you can see I've already taken 1 across. So I have a point here for 1. 1 matches up with 1. 7 is going to be the highest